Divine greetings, entities, energies, lovelies, bodies of light, seekers and sojourners of truth, the seekers, the 144, the chosen of the chosen few. I greet you in the love that lights the truth from my heart to yours. And as I say heart, look at that green glare orb from the sun. It's such a beautiful glimpse. I had to catch it. I'm glad I'm catching it. For those who don't know, I am Aquila Textry in the divine energy essence of it all, reporting to you live from 5D, the fifth dimension. You know where I am and where I stand. And with that, I bring you the news to infuse if you so choose. So let's go on and infuse with this light and infuse with this energy. So I'm speaking of solar. Look at this beautiful rays. Like, do you see that hue, the pink? And that just reminds me, as I'm doing that with the camera and you see the green orb there, like it reminds me of the purple. Today's a crown chakra day, and I'm going to speak on that. I'm going to probably do a separate video of that later, but you see the crown going into the green glare, right? And the green it's just, that was such a cool, I didn't even know that purple thing was there, that purple glare. And it's like saying happy crown chakra day as we're leading into this solar, and this is all coming off of the sun. So as we're leading into this solar eclipse, and the intensity is getting, turned up. And as I say, intentions, where are our intent ions? You know what ions are, look it up if you don't know, but intentions are about our intent ions, right? Where are we putting them, which is a catalyst for change. The ions are kind of like a catalyst for change. So where are we changing? Where are we putting our intentions with this manifestation, this new moon total eclipse that only comes every however many 100 years? 375 is what I'm told. But it is rare, and it is a rare moment because it's given us an opportunity to do something different. And I'm going to speak on that in the next couple of videos. I'm going to reiterate rarity this rarity right here, this green, which is representing the heart. As I'm surrounded by this greenery, going into our heart chakra and allowing our feelings to lead us to where we need to go with this energy. And what this eclipse is really helping us to come into alignment with, this is really important, this important time, not just to talk about manifestations of material things, but what are we manifesting in our soul, in our life, world, and affairs? What is turning over for us? Are we manifesting an expansive consciousness? Are we willing to expand our consciousness in a range that goes out like the glare of that light? The sun, look at how the sun is ranging. Look at the broad range of the glare of the sun, right? And sending this, it's like it's sending it out. If you see the way the purple is going, it's like from the center of the sun out. And notice that it's not just, you don't see any other color. You see the purple, you see the violet, and what that is standing for, right? Our crown chakra. What are we opening our crown? Are we allowing what needs to go and be sent out and shining throughout the world? Are we doing that, right? And the crown chakra is about connectivity. And so this full moon is really helping us turn over some things to be in total connectivity with ourselves and also with humanity, right? To be on the right track with our social dynamics that is helping to bring us to a oneness within ourselves. So allow yourselves to infuse with the light. Choose to infuse with the light. Look how much the light wants to give us. Look at that glare. And this is only up to what we can see. This is only as far as the eye can see. And I don't know how much of you can see it, but even at the end of this right here, I'm seeing I saw a tinge of the rainbow when I tilted the camera just now. So there is, as far as your eyes can see, pressing that outward. And what I'm asking us to do is really look at what has come up for us, what has been coming up for us, and taking it seriously. And know that for those of us who are entering into the next dimension, because it is dimensional movement, whether you are aware of it or not, we are multidimensional beings. We are ever evolving souls, and we are going from one dimension to the next. And how it determines where we go it's determined by the works that we show. What have we been doing as we grow and grow and grow? Growing, into what we know. So all of us that are talking about this age of the knowing, what are you doing with it? Everybody's not on the same page. We understand, overstand, and understand that. But where are you with your development, with your evolvement and the evolution of your soul? And how you turn over is determined by what you've been doing, right? So I was asked, what would that look like? How does it determine where one goes to the next level? And it's really determined by what you have on your soul. That's something that I really want us to look into and talk about. What did you come here with? As we're all each different individuals, what did you come here with to do in your soul work to unfold? That determines how much work you have done. So we can't look at another's work and say, well, I did that and I did this. Or you may think that because you've done so much work in one area, you could do so much work, and that's a good thing, whatever it is you're uncovering. But know this: evolving souls, ascending souls, your soul has come here for a main course, right? It's like when you go to school. It's good when you accomplish all the other courses, but there's usually a main course. There are core courses, right, that your soul has come here to deal with. So if you deal with all those other courses, and let's say you ace it and you do great, you progress, you're evolving through that, that's great. But there is still the main course. And unfortunately, some of us are dancing around this main course. So I say this to say this: we are given an opportunity. We're being given an opportunity with this rare eclipse, total eclipse, full moon, that's packing so much, that's going to thrust us to where we need to go if we choose and if we utilize it. But it's going to help you not attack, it's going to help you mount those challenges, that main course that you may have been avoiding. So why I say that is our development is according to how much you have done in your main course. That determines how you're going to go forward. So yes, if you've done a lot, you see the glare. Oh, I'm so glad I caught that glare. It was so beautiful. Love and light to all those who were able to catch it. It was a blessing to catch that glare from the sun. See, it's a moment in time. We have to understand these moments in time, and I'm kind of hearing that being echoed. Seeing that zoom going past is showing me some of us just want to zoom by, and some of us want to zoom and make all this loud noise and just zoom on by the totality of what the sun is offering, the glare of that sun, right? And so it was a blessing for us to even be able to bear witness to that moment in time. That's what I was going to say, that noise wanted to drown out. So I'm feeling like there are some of us that want to drown out the moment in time that we have, which is every now moment. Every now moment is a moment in time to do something that changes time, that changes our direction, that changes our trajectory of our soul in time, as we are vessels in time. So this moment in time, I'm seeing, and I'm getting that answer as well from the sun. Like, this eclipse is saying, take in this moment in time. This rare moment is not just to be a spectacle or spectator or to be feared as some are fearing. It is a moment. It is an opening that is giving you a moment in time to look into your soul and see what it is. Where's your main course? Where have you been avoiding your main course? Really look at what it is you are bringing into fruition. What have you been bringing into fruition? What is happening now? And where is the potentiality of what you bear fruit to? What you are bearing witness to, pay attention to. Because that which you are bearing witness to is more likely what you will bear fruit to as well. It is going to be a part of the seeds that you sow unknowingly. If you're not intentional, if you're not aware, this is what it's going to do, where it is going to bring you. So an important part that I want us to understand is, when I want to get back to that main course, if we're not paying attention, the way that we evolve and ascend is according to that main course. So the way you are spiraling in your upward evolution is, what did you tackle on this main course? So you may have tackled all of these things, but if you didn't get to the main course, then that's what you're going to be limited by, because you have come here. That's what I want us to understand. If you have come here for that main course, then that is an important part to tackle, to get to become aware of. And the triggers that are happening with you right now Pay attention. Anything that is triggering you, traumas and triggers, they are bringing you, don't avoid them, don't ignore them. They are bringing you to the awareness of your main course. That's what we want to take from it. What is your main course that you need to learn? Lesson, main course lesson. And as soon as you begin to dive into that, dissect that, that is the dichotomy that we want to be a part of. Study that, dissect it, go into it, open it up, see the opportunity, see what you need from it, so you can see what you needed to grow from within it and how it's bringing you something. Don't push it away. This main course is here to stay, whether you like it or not. It's really been here, staying around you. You just have not been noticing. But the way the frequencies are turning up and coming in, it's being put on us a little bit more. We're seeing it more and consider it an opportunity and a blessing. So this full moon and eclipse, as I've been talking about, that's bringing us from the we into the me, and this the full moon that is coming from the new moon, excuse me, that's coming from the full moon. The full moon is saying from the me, from the we to the me. You know, that opposition was showing you that, and we had some time to look at that in this waning phase moon. And now it's saying, hey, if you look at the cards that I pulled, it's showing you that. It's saying, hey, north node, that's coming from the south node. Now this new moon is saying we're northbound. We're heading north node, and it's bringing an alignment from what the we into the me, into the sovereignty of our soul. So upward movement into the sovereignty of our soul. This is the goal of what we want to look at. If I can sum it up in one word, what do I need to get out of this moon? The sovereignty of our soul. Sovereign beings that you are, but you must know it. It can't be enough to say it, or even just to know it. You must know it and show it. You must know it and live in it. There must be live activity according to the truth principles of what you know in your glow up, and in what you're growing through. So it's a beautiful time, and it's a beautiful time, and it is an opportune time. It's an opportunity for us to witness this moment in time, that what we have lived up to coming to this moment, especially those of us who've been turning over into the 5D, into the expansion, whatever it is you choose to call it, the new earth consciousness. Remember, it's not a location. It is an expansion of our mind that takes us into the universe of our soul. So allow that to carry you into the next evolving level in your soul's ascension. Get to that main course that's carrying you right now to the doorway of sovereignty of your soul, as you exist within the humanity of the collective consciousness of mankind, right? Not being overly influenced by humanity, not being overwhelmed by humanity, right? And not being selfish with humanity, right? There's a harmony to be had. So holding true to your sovereignty of who you really are, what you're here to do in your soul unfolding journey. Your soul. That's why it needs to be sovereignty of your soul, right? Masters of your own soul's journey. And that will take you to the next level of how we explore our expansion, not only just in our soul, but our expansion in the collective consciousness, right? As we take the next level and we do this is what helps us push the timelines. Each of us doing our individual part pushes the shift. It helps us shift into the 5D. It helps us shift gears. So this act is sinking the clutch right now. What we do right now in our individual soul unfoldment, with the help of the energies, the cosmos, this rare full moon that is catapulting us, is sinking the clutch to now shifting into the next gear of your timeline, of your dimensional lifetime. Right? So with that said, let's go ahead and let's shift gears. Shifting gears together. Shifting gears, we are shifting into the next level of your timeline, which is oh so divine. With that, each one, reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start in your big, beautiful heart. Shine your light from the inside out and be the candle that lights the next one and the next one and the next one. Get your glow up. Peace, love, and light.